Welcome to an episode of First Use, and in today's video I'm actually going to run you through a training drill. So I've had a lot of requests, a lot of comments, and thanks for all your comments. In a couple of videos I've previously done about turning your head. What kind of drills can we do to help our players turn their heads? And there's one drill that Neil Danaher used to love. We used to do it for hours on end. It was all about switching your head, turning, trying to pick up the most dangerous. This drill, and obviously the requirements of what you have in your training specs on your ground, you can run it how you want to. You can do it really long, you can do it really short, you can do it as a handball game if you want to, but this drill is really cool. It'll give you an opportunity to train your team in the ability of turning their heads, trying to pick up the most dangerous, because often it's that second layer behind the play where you get on the front side, so on goal side is where you get exposed. So hopefully this drill helps you. It's different to what I've previously done, but I thought it was worth doing because there's been a lot of requests for it. So enjoy this training, a training drill that you can implement at any time for any age group, and hopefully it helps you with your team. So let's get into it now. How the drill runs is, say, the circles or bibs, however you want to do it, either way. So you have it set up that way. X's here, so have a line of X's here. That's not very good. Then you have a line of circles here. So you start off with, that's the X is the defending, and this one rolls in. So they play 3-on-2 down. The circle who kicks or hand passes the ball to these two pops out and goes into this line. Then the X's just fold out when they defend. They just come down here, so one can go in here, one can go there, whatever they want to do. But this X then comes in, so these circles here then become here, right? So then it becomes 3-on-2. So you're moving the ball, and you can, by foot or by hand, you just play footy. The idea is that once this player comes in, the circle this way or the X from this way, these defenders have to turn their head. So essentially what you could have is you have 1-on-2 and this one folding back, turn their head to the most dangerous. So it's neither right or wrong, you're just going back and forth, back and forth. But what you're trying to teach your players is to turn their head, is to actually pick up. So you might find that some might sag a little bit, just so the circles sort of coming down, playing footy, right, and you've got the circle here. One might sag back just to pick up. That's not a bad thing. Ball's out of the area, and then they're turning their head to pick up. But what you're trying to teach them is to turn your head, because there's always a spare coming from behind. So, and that's what generally happens in play. Normal situations, you have a 2-on-2, but there's always a spare at the back. So you've got to have this guy turn his head, or this guy here might push over because the ball's been. This guy's then got to turn his head and go back. So all you're doing is going back and forth, back and forth. So bibs here, shirts there, shirts in the middle here to create that one in there. Bibs here, come in. Whenever you kick or hand pass to the next line, you pop out, and then also the defenders. So to start the drill, you start the drill up there, get this guy to come in, then you play 3-on-2. One of the circles drops out, whoever kicks it, then those X's drop out, and then away you go, you're playing, and then you're basically going back and forth, back and forth. Make sure you got numbers here for the bibs, numbers here, numbers here.